Hello and welcome to CodeChef. Today we are diving into one of the most fundamental searching algorithms in computer science, linear search. It is the simplest, most intuitive way to find something in a collection of data. Whether you're searching for a name in a phone book, finding a student's score in a list, or looking for a specific character in a text, linear search is often your go-to solution. It's simple, straightforward, and works on any type of data. Before we start, make sure you have the CodeChef compiler open and ready to practice. The link is in the description below, so let's get started.
What exactly is linear search? Linear search, also called as sequential search, is the most basic searching algorithm. The idea is beautifully simple. Check each element one by one until you find what you're looking for. Think of it like looking for keys at your home. You check the kitchen counter, then the coffee table, then your jacket pocket, and so on. You keep searching until you either find your keys or run out of places to look. Here's a real-life example everyone can relate to. Imagine you have a pile of papers on your desk and you need to find a specific document. First, you'll pick up the paper. This is it? No. Then, you pick up the second paper. Is this it? No. Then you pick up the third paper. Is this it? Yes. Found it. So that's linear search. You check each item sequentially until you find your target. Today, we learn how linear search works step by step, searching in arrays of numbers, searching in strings, and real-world applications. So let's dive in. How linear search works. Let's break down the linear search algorithm into clear steps. So the algorithm is, first you start from the first element of the list, then you compare the current element with the target element. If it matches, you return to the position, if we have found it. If it doesn't match, we move to the next element. We repeat steps 2 and 4 until the target is found or the list ends. If we reach the end without finding it, the search is unsuccessful. Now let's look at an example. We are searching for number 6 in this array of 4, 1, 6, 8. Now, what the step-by-step execution will look like is, step 1 would be checking at index 0. So at position 0, we have 4. Is 4 equal to 6? No. We have 1 at index 1. And is that equal to 6? No. So we continue. And then we check at index 2 and we find 6. It took 3 comparisons to find the number 6. Linear search in arrays. Let's see how to implement linear search for finding a number in an array. Here's a problem. Check if a specific number exists in an array. Print yes if found, no otherwise. Now here's an example where we are going to check this array of 3, 5, 2, 9, 7, 1. The target is 7. The output will be yes because we have 7 present in the array. Now let's look at the approach. First, we'll use the Boolean flag and found will be initialized to false. We loop through each element and then we find a match. We set found to true and then we break the loop. After the loop, check the flag and we print the result. Here, the Boolean found is set to false. Then we flag to track if element is found or not. Then, we run this loop until we find the element that we're looking for and then we break the loop. We exit loop early because we don't need to continue as we have found it. Why use break? Once we find the element, there is no point continuing the search. The break statement exits the loop immediately, making our search more efficient. So the variation of the problem is checking existence. We might want to know where the element is. So here, int index -1. -1 means not found. So then we run the loop, there's a break statement, and we print found at index at whichever index that we find, or we print not found. So this is more useful because we get both existence and location. Linear search in strings. Linear search isn't just for numbers, it works beautifully with strings too. So let's look at a problem here. Search for a character in a string. Now here we have a string code chef and we have to find the target C. The output will be found at index 0. Here the approach is strings in C are character arrays, so we can search through them just like an array. Here character string is equal to code chef, car target C at index that we find, and we will run this loop until null terminator. We loop until string index is equal to null terminator because strings in C end with a null terminator. Let's go to another problem. Count occurrences of a character. Sometimes we want to know how many times a character appears. For example, string programming. Here we have to find G. The output we get is 2 as it appears twice. The approach is don't use break. We need to check the entire string. We run this program and we print how many times it appears, that is the count of how many times it appears. Next problem is check if a substring exists. This is a more complex problem where we need to check if a sequence of a character appears. So here for example we have a string hello world. Here the substring is world and the output is found at index 6. We need to check each position and see if the substring matches from there. This is a bit more advanced but uses the same linear search principle. Now these are some miscellaneous linear search applications. Linear search is incredibly versatile, so let's look at some interesting applications. Finding maximum or minimum. So instead of searching for a specific value, we search for the largest or the smallest. This is linear search with a twist. We are searching for the best element right over here. So here you can see that we are trying to find the best element with the maximum value, and here we update max when we find a larger value. Here you can see we have been given an array of these elements. We run through each of these elements to find the maximum value of the element. So we have to find the largest value in the given array. Searching in 2D arrays, we can extend linear search to matrices. So here we have been given a 3x3 matrix with these elements. Here our target is 5. So first we initiate bool found with false, and then we run through each of the elements, find the target element, we print found is equal to true, and then we break the loop. Finding all occurrences. Sometimes we need to find all positions where an element appears. So here we have an array and our target is 3. So position where the target appears is to be found. So here we have 3 at position 0, 2 and 4. So we print the position each time at which 3 appears, and our output will be positions where 3 appears is 0, 2 and 4. So this program finds both capital C and later small c. These variations show how flexible linear search is. Now let's put it all together with a complete program demonstrating different linear search applications. Okay, so we start with our standard input-output libraries, then we start our program and we print our header here, which is linear search demonstrations. Now here we can see that we are looking at basic linear search in array. Here we have been given an array. Here our target is 7. We initiate boolean found to false, and then we run through the array, and if we find our target, we print array and the target that we are looking for. First we will print the entire array which is given, and then we look for the target throughout this array. And once we have found the array, we print found at index and the index at which we have found the element. And if not found, we print not found. Linear search returning index. Here we have been given an array and we have a target of 30. We initiate index to -1 to indicate that we have not found it, and then first we print the entire array and then we look for our target. Now in case we find the element, we print found element at index and at whatever index that we find it. And if we don't find the index, there is going to be another statement printed saying element not found. Linear searching in string. So here we have a character string of code chef and our target is E. We initialize car index to -1 to indicate that we have not found it, and then we print the entire string, and then we print searching for character, and whatever our target is looked for in the array. Then And if we find the character, we print character E found at index and whichever index that we have found it, and otherwise we print character not found. Count occurrence of a character. Now here we have a string programming. We have a target of G and in count is initialized to 0. Now the loop runs through the entire string and then we print our target which is found and how many times it appears, and then we break loop. Find all occurrences. Here we have been given an array and our target is 3. So first we print the array and then we try to find the target element searching for all occurrences. So we have to search for all occurrences of our given target and then we will print found at indices and at which index that we find it. If the target is not found, then we print none. Linear search in 2D array. Here we have been given a matrix of 3 by 3 and these are the elements. Our target is 5. First we initialize bool found 2D to false and then we run through each matrix and then we print searching for and the target which is 5 over here. And if we find our target, we print found at position and whatever position that we have found and then we break the loop. And if not found, we print not found. Find maximum using linear search. So here we have an array which is given. So we have to find the element with the highest value. So first we print the array, then we go through each of the elements. We compare each element with the current max and then we update if larger. Then we print maximum value at its position. We complete the program with return 0 and our main function ends here. Now we run the program. Now here you can see the results. Here we have basic linear search where from this array we were looking for 7 and we have found it at index 4. Now here linear search returning index where this is the array and we were looking for 30 and we found it at index 2. Linear search in string, so we were looking for the character E from this string and we have found E at index 3. Count occurrences in string. So here this is the string. We were counting the occurrences of the particular target of G and we can see that G appears twice in this string. Finding all occurrences. This is the given array and we were looking for 3 and we were searching for all the occurrences. So we found 3 at index of 0, 2, 4 and 6. Linear search in 2D array. So we have a matrix of 3 by 3 and we were looking for 5. We found it at position row 1, column 1. Find maximum using linear search. This is the array. We have to find the element 9 and we found it at index 3. Now let's summarize what we've learned. We've learned the core concept, which is to check each element sequentially until the target is found or list ends. It is a simple, intuitive and linear search works on any data type. The key characteristic of linear search is time complexity is big O of n in worst case, space complexity is big O of 1, no extra space is needed, and it works on uncertain data unlike binary search.
Great job today! You've mastered linear search, the foundation of all searching algorithms. Now head to CodeChef compiler and practice. Try searching for different elements, experiment with strings and test edge cases like empty arrays or elements are present or not. Keep coding, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding!